Ruben Muinos, Business Development Director for DealerSocket, on how to use the internet and social media to your ever-increasing advantage.
What's really working, I think, obviously the internet has made a big impact, and whether it's social media, which is the big buzz nowadays, or handling your internet leads correctly, I think the internet is truly working for the dealership, for those dealerships in particular that are handling the internet correctly. So that's number one. I think the internet is working, and dealerships are starting to see that it's much more cost effective, I believe, than traditional media when you do it properly. And again, when you set up, you have a plan in place. When it comes to digital media, it can be very effective. So that's one of the things that is working when it comes to selling cars. And again, the other thing that is working selling cars is your own database. Again, mining your database. So an example would be looking at customers who are in a certain equity position that I could take them out of their vehicle today with real numbers, put them into a new car without any money out of their pocket, and keep their payments the same. Very effective campaign, bringing those customers into the store. I think what's hot in the buzzword is, of course, the social media. I think right now that's what a lot of dealers are talking about. I don't think anybody really knows how to put their hands completely around it. There's a lot of good people out there in the industry that have some great ideas. But from the dealership space, certainly I think we're behind on what we need to do with social media. So when we talk about database, which is another hot topic, it's a little bit easier and manageable to control, right? We know database is very finite. We have it, we have information within it, we can mine it, and then we can market to those customers. So typically what we first start is going after the lowest hanging fruit, is going with the dealership's database, bringing those customers back in the store. Then the second hot topic, of course, which is a little bit hotter, but it's harder to put your arms around, is that whole social media aspect. And how are we going to use that, and how are we going to be able to drive business because of it? And that's, I think, a little bit more difficult to do.